Wendy. She's going to help me out with the study today.
It's nice to meet
you.
you.
And feel free to put your stuff down. We'll be on the couch over here, so wherever you like. A little bit. You can have a seat right there. And so the purpose of our kind of study today and our session is we're doing a series of studies on Google's sort of VR setup. And you're sort of part of the first few people that have gone with it, through it with us. So today we'll kind of go a little bit slow. You might notice that there'll be some longer pauses. I'll have questions for you and things, but that's fine because we're sort of stepping through it together.
Okay.
And I'll be making notes and adjustments as we go on the types of questions I ask you or the things that we look at. Are you familiar at all with these headsets? Or okay, so over the holidays, Google released a sort of viewer, and you slip your phone in, and there's sort of content that you can view.
A phone in there?
Around, yeah, kind of slips in right here, and then it locks in place. I can show you a little bit more about that, but HBO has provided the ability to watch their shows and movies through the headset as well. So that's a little bit of what we'll be looking at today. So have you used anything like this before, you know, anywhere, mall, amusement park, or anything like that?
I've seen it on TV.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah. What are your thoughts about it, kind of as a medium? Is that?
I'm excited to see what it feels like.
Yeah. Okay. And have you heard of?
Bulky. I don't know how comfortable it is to have on my face.
Yeah. What does it look? I mean, based on what it looks like, what are your thoughts?
It just looks bulky, so I want to see how like what it weights and how it feels on my face.
Okay.
If it's comfortable.
Great. So I'll show you a few things first, and you can slide down if you want. So first, we'll just get this kind of comfortably on, and then I'll kind of show you a little bit about the controller and a little bit about how it works. You're not expected at all to be like proficient or an expert in this. It's just sort of trying it out for the first time.
So it's for gaming, or is this for watching movies?
You know, it kind of could be for anything people dream up. The industry is experimenting a little. You might have seen things, like you mentioned you saw a commercial or you saw something
I saw something on TV. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, so people are coming up with, you know, new ways to explore content.
Okay.
Anyway, but at the end I'd be interested in hearing about what you'd be interested in doing now that you experienced it a little bit. So basically the setup consists of the phone, which is locked in, this headset here, and then this is a controller. So this is kind of like a remote. I don't know if you're you use TV or TV to stream, you were saying?
Yeah, I have a TV and sometimes on my my MacBook.
Okay, yeah, so in this case, the controller, it's pretty simple. This here is kind of up, down, left, right. You can actually push this in the center to select. And you won't need this one at all, but this one here. So it's a newer technology. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a, I'll tilt this up a little bit. That's what Google created to showcase the things that you can select. The controller here you can kind of use to select things. You can kind of see there's a little dot there that helps. The controller that they've created isn't perfect. It has a tendency to kind of drift a little bit, like you might be thinking you're holding it forward, but the dot kind of is over here. So they've as a workaround, they say that if you hold this down in place, it will reset the environment straight to kind of make up for the problem that they have with their controller drifting off center.
Okay.
So you might notice as you're going through that you're like, I'm holding it forward, but the thing's over there.
Okay.
You know, you may need to just hold down and reset it. But if you don't remember that, that's That's not a problem. Just let me know, like, controller's in a weird place,
Okay.
and I can help you reset it.
How do you select?
So using this, I'll let you hold on to it.
How come there's no, like, something
You
there
know,
to
I'm not
tell me?
sure.
I wouldn't even know there's something there.
Yeah. So you're seeing it and thinking of it as
I mean,
something
I would
else.
just start pressing these two buttons. That's all I see.
Mm-hmm.
So do I press down?
Yeah, right in the center, and don't do anything yet, because I'll get it started for you, and then you probably won't see this view again because that's Google's starting screen. I'll kind of take you into HBO's environment, and I'll kind of give you some things to look for and things to do. If at any time you're like, this is getting heavy, or you're not feeling comfortable, just let me know, because we can take breaks. It's not a problem. Take it off for a little while, talk about other things.
If I get nauseous, this is really making
Yeah,
nauseous.
so this type of technology, because it's taking up your entire field of view, ours is still. You won't be moving. There won't be any imagery that give you the sense that you're moving, like a roller coaster, or you might, I don't know if you go to IMAX movies, or
I do.
so,
Like
some of the scenes will be like, we don't have any of that in this, and that's usually where people will have trouble, where your eyes are telling you going down this big hill or through a tunnel, but the balance and sort of your inner ear fluids are saying that you're still, and that conflict makes people not feel well. Often. Not everybody, it really varies person to person, but ours has no visual imagery that gives the sense of movement. So it's fixed, should be fine. That said, everybody's a little bit different. So again, if you're like, I'm not so comfortable.
I told them I don't usually get nauseous.
Yeah.
Just
say something because it doesn't.
That.
Yeah, I think just again because everybody's sensitive and we didn't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. But that's about it.
Okay.
Let's see. What we'll be looking at today is HBO Go through the headset. I'm not the designer. I work with the design team to help get feedback from people like yourself to improve what they're seeing. So, I'm not going to be hurt by anything you say, positive or negative.
Okay.
It's all really helpful feedback to make it a better experience for you.
Okay, sounds good.
So don't hold back.
All right.
Let's see. As I said, I'll kind of give you some things to look for and do. It's helpful for me to know kind of what's going on in your mind as you're seeing things. So if you have thoughts that come to your head, comments, just feel free to say it out loud no matter what it is, because it's all just good feedback. So we'll get started, and again, we'll go through slow. It might be a little awkward, and that is totally fine. Let's do this first. I'll have you put this on and kind of adjust the strap in the back to where it feels comfortable. And I will say up front that it looks really odd, but we've got this sort of face, just protector, because we'll have more than one person using this.
Okay, makes sense.
So, and just replace this with every person, so we don't, so it's not, you're not wearing somebody else's makeup or something like that. But so go ahead and put that on, and again, you can adjust that strap in the back to however it's comfortable. And then when you have that on, I'll hand you the remote, and you can see what that feels like. Is that okay for now? Okay, so if you hold out whichever hand you use typically for a remote, there's that. And so if you want to start off by we'll reset the thing to make sure it's straight. So if you want to hold it sort of straight in front of you, and then the button on the bottom.
I can't see it, huh?
No, it's hard to.
This one?
Yes. So if you hold that straight and just push, but hold it in, the scene will reset for you. There you go. It's a little more. So then if you, let's see, hover.
Did it reset?
It did, yeah, ever so slightly. It wasn't too far off, but I wanted to make sure it was correct for you. So if you put that little dot on one of the two HBO before you click anything, so go to the next one over, so you can go ahead and select that, and you do that with that top area. Yep, so just right in the center. There you go. Okay.
I'm in a movie theater.
So, while you get going, take a look around and tell me a little bit about what you're seeing.
It kind of looks like a movie theater.
Okay.
Small one, private.
Okay.
It's really cool. It feels a little heavy.
Okay, the
I
headset
feel like
does.
it's still not tight enough.
Yeah, go ahead and
I feel
adjust
like
it.
it keeps trying to slide off. Okay.
All right, and what do you think you can do here?
I'm guessing watch a movie, since it's a movie theater.
Okay, we're gonna just give it a minute to warm up a little bit. Any thoughts on the environment you're seeing as you're kind of looking around?
It's pretty cool. I've never had anything like this before. Like a virtual reality thing. It's a little strange that I can't see my hands.
Yeah.
Not used to that.
Right.
A little freaky.
Disconnected.
I feel
from
a
your
little
body.
can't see what's going on in real
Mm-hmm.
world, so maybe a little uncomfortable right now. It's a very new feeling.
Okay. And
I
how about
can't
the
see
environment? Are there things in the environment that you said pretty cool? I mean, are there things that are standing out to you that you like, or things that you feel like could be a little bit better?
I don't know yet if it could be better. I just see a movie theater right now.
Okay.
There's not much to think yet. I don't really know what's gonna happen next.
Okay. So
I just
yeah,
see
don't mean to
a screen and HBO
prolong
thing
the
and
anticipation.
the movie
So
theater.
if you saw 3 dots like that on the screen, what
Yeah.
do you think's happening?
It's loading.
Okay. So as you know, we're working with a prototype. So I'm gonna have you remove that real quick, and we'll not too quickly. Remove it, and I'm gonna check and make sure that things are loading correctly. By now, we
so you
would've-
can see what I see. Huh?
I can, yeah. That way I know. Again, if we run into things with the prototype that are unusual, I can get you out of them or fix them. Save me. Hopefully not. Yeah. So typically it should be going by now, but it's not.
Oh, it's
so.
supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you were just waiting to start it.
Yeah. So, just trying to think. Might
Do you want
swap
to try
to
this
another phone. Yeah. Thank you so much, Wendy.
Does it work with any phone?
No. So sorry. So it's Google's app. So they developed it for their phones. Pixel is the name of their phones, and they've got a couple of them. And then they're developing their platform for other phones as well. So I think there's a Motorola phone that's gonna have that capability. I think Samsung is doing their own version. So people are sort of jumping on the bandwagon. And
That's what happens usually, huh?
yes. Funny. Every once in a while we get a one that starts up right away and one that takes a little bit longer. It's a very new technology.
Yeah. Have you been doing this all day?
No, we're just kind of taking it slow because things are a little bit unpredictable, so.
Like this one?
Yes. Yeah. So are you, do you watch any HBO programming right now?
I don't, cause I don't pay for it. I mean, I watch it with other people at their homes sometimes.
Got it.
But no,
Yeah, do you,
I have,
you're
like,
watching
Amazon
together with
Prime
friends sort of thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they have a subscription.
And what kinds of shows do you guys like to watch together?
Well, the big one was the Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Is that fun?
Great. Yeah, we'll give this one a shot. Thanks for your patience.
Oh, too much.
And then when you're ready, I have the controller as well.
Okay, the HBO thing is gone. It's all dark now.
Okay.
Do I need to click something?
No, this is what we were seeing before. So you may need to try another phone. Let's see. And you can feel free to.
I want to see what happens.
I know, we'll get there.
Oh, can I get the controller of that?
Oh, sure.
Yes. Oh, we
Yeah.
just use
Sorry.
the.
Shocked you.
Just shocked. I think I shocked you. I think it's our wool carpet.
Okay, we just use that.
Do you want me to reset the other one, or?
Let's give this one more shot.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yay, we got one.
Yes.
Just don't touch it, right? I'm kidding.
Just don't touch it.
All right.
Oh, but I didn't customize this one, so
Oh.
I can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
That's no problem. As long as we just click.
Let's see. So let's do that really quick. Let's get that. I'm gonna make sure.
The first one. Yes.
all across our fingers while the loading screen.
Is it usually quick over here?
Mm,
If it goes
you
well?
know, it's hard to say. We had it just a moment ago. So maybe we just do it without, I don't know if casting is the,
I think maybe the casting is the problem, but we can do without casting.
yeah, let's do that because, I don't know why. It's one of those things where like, you know, 1 minute it's fine, and next minute just decides to do something different. So we'll just get it set up and I won't be able to see what you're seeing, so I'll just have you maybe describe a little bit more.
Okay.
And I'm pretty familiar with what's going on, but
Hey, did you guys close down the Daydream app as well, and then just reboot the app? So that's part of the issue. Casting shouldn't be causing this.
okay.
Okay.
Where's
So-
is this one?
Yes. No, I'm like both of them like not casting right now. So
Okay, so you just killed it. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you reboot it, kill Daydream and kill VR,
sure. Okay.
and then that should help. And this remote's not working though, right?
I don't feel like working right now. So.
Everyone's desperately trying to. So while they're doing
Oh,
that,
this one,
um,
I can't.
thinking,
feel
so
like
you
it's
started out in that
really
one
but
sort of
it's
theater
still
environment.
kind of-
Based on what you know about sort of HBO shows, if you were to have a place where you could sort of sit and watch stuff, what would be an ideal environment for you
At
to?
home, on the
Yeah.
couch, comfortable,
Yeah, that's
comfortable chair,
Yeah,
comfortable environment,
Yeah.
pajamas.
cool. How about within, if you were wearing that headset and kind of had a scene to look at
I'd like to
while
see
you're
what it
watching?
feels like.
Mhm.
I always saw
Uh,
a dark room with a
Yeah.
Is that
HBO
okay?
thing. I don't
Yeah,
really
it's
know
okay.
what it feels like.
Yeah.
To actually watch a movie.
Yeah.
in there.
This is a good
I-
one.
so we're live. We are not casting another.
Okay. But it's
It's good.
it's
Put it on?
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
We can try it again. It's up to you.
That's okay.
Okay.
I think we've
Oh,
had it.
sorry.
I know.
Ouch.
All of us keep
Yeah.
like shocking each other.
You can see the TV screen in there.
Yes,
Okay. Perfect. There you go.
It's just different images right now. It's changing on their own.
And what are the images for?
All people.
Yeah.
Casting directors. All movies now. The movie X-Men Apocalypse.
So let's say you have a little time to yourself and you wanted to find something to watch. How would you get started? And again, you'll have to sort of talk me through what you're seeing since I'm not able to see it.
How would I get started?
Yeah.
Well, I would go to wherever it's supposed to go to browse for movies.
Mm-hmm.
And if I know a specific movie I'm looking for, I'll search for it. If not, I'll just browse.
Okay. So go ahead and find something then that you think would be interesting to watch.
How do I browse? It's just the shows just keep changing one by one.
Okay.
Do I click on something?
I'd say,
you need me to figure it out.
yeah,
you
go
know?
ahead and just, kind of whatever, try a few things, whatever feels right to you, and just let me know what you're trying. And how
Yeah, I
it's
don't really
going.
see that pointy thingy
Okay.
at all, so I don't know how I'm supposed to browse right now.
Okay. So if you want to,
Should I go ahead and click something? Is that okay? Or-
yeah, if you're able to, go
I
ahead.
mean, if I didn't know, I would just probably start clicking things.
Okay.
But nothing's happening. The images just keep changing on their own. And
Okay.
there's no pointer, so
Okay. So if you would hold the controller straight ahead again and hold that one button down, we'll see if we just need to reset it.
the very bottom one.
That's right.
Okay, I see the pointy thing.
Okay, great. Yeah, it might have been the case where it just sort of drifted off again. So go ahead and do what you would do to find something to watch.
I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go to browse. I don't see any buttons right now that are obvious
Mhm.
for me to click on. I feel like there's something was trying to pop up from down below.
Okay.
when I had a pointer there, but now I can't get it back to come back up. What did I, oh, there it goes. So I went to the left bottom corner of the pointer, and then our bottom row popped up with more images.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this is where I was, now I don't know how to scroll.
Okay.
Okay. So I just do the circle thingy. I'm scrolling up and I'm seeing different movies and shows.
And thinking about how you would like to scroll something, or what would be clear to you, what does that look like, or how does that work?
This looks pretty good, except for the image is not very clear. I'm just seeing the pixels, a lot of pixels.
Okay.
And so it's a little hard to read what the titles are.
Okay.
And the images are not super clear. And then some of these, okay, so I see now there's organized by collections, new movies, new episodes.
Okay.
Sports, comedy, okay, so they're organized by genres.
Okay. And then where are you seeing that?
Just scrolling up and down, looks like rows are the genres. And then, how do I scroll to the right or left? Okay, just with the, okay, so I have to point on the row that I want to scroll, and then I just do left or right to go through the genre.
Okay.
Can I click on any of these?
Yeah, if you want to find something and just tell me what you would do to watch it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I like this one, girls. So I'm just going to try to click the center button. Okay, looks like it might be loading. Okay, so we have, it's not clear which season this is. It says episode 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Okay.
but it doesn't say which season this is. My guess would be first season. There's only 4 episodes. Should I click on one of them?
Let me ask first, if you were saying you weren't sure what season that is, what and where would you expect that information to be available?
Probably on the previous screen where it's girls, and maybe you could say season 1, and then season 2 next to it,
Okay.
season 3 next to it. Up here in the left corner it says girls, and then season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the same font and size, so I'm still not clear which season this is.
Okay, great. That's helpful feedback, thanks.
And
Yeah, so if you feel like you're ready to watch something, go ahead and do that.
And it's all a little like shaky too.
Mm.
So it's hard to read
jumping.
the name of the season. Yeah, the letters are jumping up and down a little bit.
Okay.
Now go ahead and click on one.
Yeah, whenever you're ready to watch.
Remove your phone from your Daydream headset. It's telling me to remove the phone.
Okay.
And it has an arrow underneath, which I think says back.
Yeah. What is it? What does that mean? Why do you think that showed up?
Well, there's something wrong with it.
Okay.
If it's asking me to remove the phone, I mean, I don't know how this thing works, if the phone's supposed to be in it or not. But if it's giving me only one option to go back, and there's no other options, that probably tells me there's something wrong.
Okay. So what would you do next?
I click back. There's nothing else I can do here. Doesn't look like it.
Okay. What happens when you click back?
It takes me back to the theater room, the previous screen with the episodes of Girls.
Okay.
Yeah, the 4 episodes. But the movie room looks really different now.
How so?
It's much bigger, and the chairs are humongous.
Oh.
And I feel like I'm on top of like a mountain. It's a little uncomfortable, to be honest with
Can
you.
I see what you're seeing? Can you?
Can I take it off?
Yeah, just for a minute. We'll take
Actually,
a little
this is
bit
good
of a
'cause
break.
it was a little scary. I'm afraid of
Yeah,
heights.
That's fine. I'll take a little break because I'm just curious what you're.
And the room got really big.
Oh,
And
interesting.
then I was really high up.
And this was different than what you were seeing
Oh
before?
yeah, it was like, the room was like the size of this room previously. It's smaller, based on my perception.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like much, much, much bigger, and the chairs are huge.
Interesting. Great. Well, great. Let's take a break for a minute. So tell me a little bit so far about how that's going, kind of looking for things. Are there aspects of it that you would want to have work differently?
Well, I like how it works. It doesn't, there's no lag time in between, like when I click on the genre, like when I use Netflix or Amazon, it spins for a while before it takes me to the next screen.
Okay.
Let's say I select comedies,
Okay.
and it goes, spinny, 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 and it takes me there.
Okay.
So there's like a few seconds in between. This didn't have that, so I like that. I don't have to wait for it to load every single screen. But otherwise, it feels very similar to the layouts I've seen.
Okay.
I'm just scrolling up and down once I figured out how.
Yeah. Is that so? Thinking about how that works. Yeah, and like you said, you were kind of figuring it out as you went, which is great.
I like that it's touch screen and I'm just sliding my finger instead of having to push buttons. So that's nice. But it would be nice if it set something on here, at least some kind of indication that there are buttons here.
Okay. Thinking about what it looked like on the screen to indicate to you scrolling or something. How did that work? Is there something that you feel like might work better for you to
it wasn't
get around?
clear. Like when I got to the first screen, I didn't know what to do and how to scroll. Maybe it's because I didn't know how the remote works, but there was no indication that I should put my pointer down in the bottom of the screen and there's something would pop out. I found it just because I was going everywhere with it. But maybe some kind of arrow or something, like go here for the selection, to browse and maybe arrow down or something.
Okay.
To tell me which direction I'm supposed to go. And then when I got to the genre, I didn't know also how to scroll further down to see more choices. And also I didn't know how, if I needed to go back, how would I go back to a previous screen? If I got into a certain genre, but then I'm like, no, I don't want a comedy, I want something else. How do I go back?
Great. I think that one's making noise finally.
The other apps would have like, little buttons somewhere and be like orange button you go back, blue button you go forward, so it kind of with a normal remote, like a cable remote or like an Xbox remote.
Because Xbox, certain things about that make it easy. Or
it's just it would just say like hit this button on the screen. It would say like the X or to go back or blue, orange, or either color or some sort of indication.
And how did it go actually playing something? Did you feel like you were able to get it started playing?
Well, it didn't play.
Okay.
It said you need to take your phone out or something, and it had one button that says back.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Yeah. And what did back do?
I clicked back and then took me to the previous screen with the 4 episodes.
Okay.
Okay. But then from there, I actually don't know how I would go back even.
Okay.
To the previous screen again.
Okay. Great.
I didn't see any other buttons. And then the room got really big.
Right.
That was
Funny.
weird.
Unexpected.
Well, did that happen before? I was like, oh, I'm really high.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious to see.
I mean, maybe it's cool if you're like, want that, but It's unexpected.
Right, right. Yeah, I don't think that's intended, so I'll have to check that one. Right. So there's a couple more things I wanted to have you take a look at. Are you okay to?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
okay.
Let's see how we're.
I know I'm on the couch.
Oh yeah. She's like, yeah, we're not going anywhere.
I'm
Yeah.
not actually in that room.
Perfect. It's ready.
Okay. Oops, sorry. We are all just shocking each other. This carpet. Okay, so I'll have you. Let me just make sure I know you are.
It's too bad you
Okay.
can't see it.
Yeah, I'd rather have you be able to go through the experience than me seeing like.
It's not very centered. I probably
There you
need
go.
to
Here's
recenter
that
it.
again. Yep. And
Do
so
I
it's-
point it at what I see?
Yeah. So set your head.
Because my
looking
screen
straight?
is like.
Well, yeah. So put your head in a comfortable place as if you were looking forward, and when you push that button and hold it in, the scene will recalibrate
yeah,
to where
it
you're
did.
looking.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to
Okay.
kind of be looking sideways the whole time.
Yeah.
So let's say you want to find Game of Thrones. Go ahead and find where you would watch that Game of Thrones.
Let's see. The point is like making me go like this to point down to the screen. Should I recenter it again? It's not very,
Yeah, you might.
So I'm just scrolling down, trying to figure out what I need to do to find a certain, is there like a search feature where I can type what I'm looking for? But then how would I type?
So where would you hope to find search?
Well, hopefully somewhere usually on where it's easy to see, maybe top or bottom corner of the initial screen. But I don't really see anything.
Okay.
If I start scrolling down, it just shows me the genres again. There's serious and there's movies. So if I want to go to Game of Thrones, then I would need a serious. So then I put my pointer here and scroll to the right, looking for it. Since I don't see a way to search for something. And just keep scrolling.
Okay.
And I don't see it. It's not here. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I would try to scroll all the way down and see what's down there. Maybe there's more options for search, but no, looks like I'm all the way down and there's nothing here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Just keep scrolling up and down.
Okay. And how far do you think you've scrolled? How far does it feel like?
It's not very far.
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only like 8 or 9 genres.
Okay.
It says continue watching Silicon Valley on the very bottom. As it was something that was played before.
Okay.
There's like a little 3 lines on the top left corner, and I kind of wonder if that's some kind of option. And then I don't know if I'm supposed to be clicking on that.
Okay.
I don't want to break it.
Yeah, you can break it.
Can I click on it?
Yeah. There's nothing in here that you can actually break.
Okay.
And
Well,
there's things that might not work, but
Yeah.
that's you can. I would say if that's something that you would try at home,
I
go
would.
ahead and try it.
Okay, I clicked on it, so now it gives me a menu. On the top it says home, then watch list, series, movies, kids. It looks like it's just giving me the same type of genres as I did before, and there's a settings option on the bottom. I still don't see. Oh, the sound came on. I still don't see anything that says search,
Okay.
where I could actually search for something.
Okay.
Is the sound coming from the
It's from the phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So why do you think that sound has come on now?
I have no idea. I don't know what it's trying to play yet, because I didn't really click on anything to play.
Okay.
Maybe it's trying to preview some of the things or advertisement. I don't know. I can't really see what it is yet. There's some text on the screen, but it's dark and purple, and I can't read it.
Okay.
And there's music playing.
Okay. So if that happened, what would you do to make it stop?
Well, if there was maybe like a back button, but I don't see it. Maybe I'll click on home to go back to where, okay, I clicked on home and it stopped playing.
Okay. And how did you get to home?
That menu on the left that
Okay.
popped up, it was still there. And the first option on top was home.
Okay.
And then it brought me back to a screen where the images are changing.
Okay. And what is that screen in your mind?
Well, now it's just sitting there. It's Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Okay.
And it's just sitting there. It's not even changing.
Okay.
I don't know why this image would be on the home.
Okay.
Maybe advertisement. And then I would go back to that little menu thing in the top left corner. So far, that was the only menu that I found.
Okay. And how could you find Game of Thrones using that, if it is possible?
Well, I already looked in the genre, so and it wasn't there.
Okay.
But that's where I would start for it.
Okay.
Or, I would probably start with the search, but I've never seen a search option where I could type what I'm looking for. And so my second choice would be go to series, genre, and just scroll until I find it. So I went to I clicked on that left menu on the series.
Okay.
And brought me to a screen. It says all Latino or family. It looks like when I put my pointer over those words, those choices, they light up. I'm not really sure why there's Latino and family choices. I would probably click on all to see what happens. I'm gonna try to click a couple of times, but I don't think anything's happening.
Okay.
Oh, looks like I can scroll down, and it's giving me series options. There's something that says After the Thrones. I didn't know that existed. I don't see Game of Thrones. I'm just scrolling down. Yeah, I'm still not really sure how to go back if I want to go back to the previous screen.
Okay.
The only option that's clear is the little menu on the top left corner, from which I can get back to home, looks like.
Okay.
And the screen, it's not centered again, so
Okay.
do I
Yeah. Go ahead
recenter
and.
anytime it does this?
Yeah.
To my right again.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So I was going to ask you to look for something else. Are you okay to continue, or would you like to take a little break?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So how about Find and Play, a show called Silicon Valley? Is that one you're familiar with?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
seen it before.
Okay.
I didn't know it was HBO. So I would go back to the left top corner, click on that, and go to. Now I have to think about what it is. And do I think it's a series, or is it a documentary? Yeah, I'll start with a series. Click on that, and then again, here's Game of Thrones. See, when I'm not looking for it, I see.
Where are you seeing it this time?
It's under the series, just scrolling down.
Okay.
There's 3 columns of movies.
Great.
But but it would be really nice if we could just search for it. Not scroll for days and days.
Great. Okay, so when you're ready, find and place a Silicon Valley episode.
Do you know if it's under series? It's a little hard to read some of these because the letters keep jumping up and down, and if I'm not familiar with what the image looks like, then I have to read it. I have to squint a little bit to help them to stop jumping. Here's Silicon Valley. So I click on that. Just went dark. Okay, it's loading. So how do I select an episode? It's just gonna give me about the show, a few words.
Okay.
And then it says season 1, 2, and 3. I wonder, do I click on the number to select the season? Okay, looks like I do. The number 1, 2, and 3 is really small. It's hard to get the pointer on it.
Okay.
Maybe if it was bigger, it'd be easier to select. So I clicked on number 2, so it's showing me episodes for the season 2.
So go ahead and choose one and to watch.
Choose the first one. Okay, so I clicked on the first episode. It says it's HBO Go. Looks like it's loading something. And it gives me the rating of the show. And there it goes with the logo and the music.
Okay.
And it just starts playing
Okay.
right away, but it's not centered again, so
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and.
that's a little annoying. Oh, it has subtitles.
Okay.
So how would I turn off?
Yeah. So go ahead and do what you would do to turn off the subtitles.
I don't know what the back button is to, or how to stop this from playing.
Okay.
So I probably just start clicking. Okay, so I click once and I see the pause button.
Okay.
So maybe I'll start with that until I can pause it and then figure out what I
Okay.
do next. And then try to find some sort of settings. Maybe there's a little arrow on the top left corner that looks like maybe a back button. Click on that. It is a back button. So I click that one more time. I think I saw a settings option under that menu on the left
Okay.
top corner. Let me go back there and see if I can. Okay, yeah, so there's on the very bottom, there's settings option. So I click on that. Profile, privacy, terms of use, legal notices, version. Maybe profile? Yeah, no, that's just tells me my, email address and stuff, not what I want.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really see a place where I would go to actually change the settings as far as turn off the subtitles or maybe change the sound or the picture.
Okay.
I don't see any of that.
Great.
So maybe I'm in the wrong place. So just click the little back arrow on the top left corner.
Okay. And did you get where you were expecting to go, clicking that back arrow?
Yeah, it just brings me to the previous screen.
Okay.
With the choices of the series.
And how would you start playing that episode again that you were watching?
Well, I could start over and retrace my steps.
Okay.
But there used to be a thing here that said resume or something. You were watching Silicon Valley, but I don't see it now. I'm pointing my cursor down below to see if something pops up, but it's not popping up.
Okay.
Maybe I scroll all the way down and see if there's anything down below. Keeps trying to go to the right.
Okay.
Oh, I think I got myself back out to the first screen where it was YouTube and
Oh, okay.
HBO Go.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sacred Nature. No,
I
that's
know I
fine.
clicked. It's hard because I'm not familiar with this
Yes.
remote and I can't see it.
Yeah, and they don't make it very
And
easy.
I'm still like,
Yeah. So if you want, I can get you back to the place, or you can use your cursor to hover over the HBO VR. Just the title underneath just has to say HBO VR.
so they both say HBO Go VR.
Mm-hmm. And then if you hover over one of them, there'll be a text underneath.
They both have text underneath
Yeah.
that says HBO Go VR.
Right. One of them says HBO VR, and the other one is lie down, and you don't want the one that says lie down.
No, they're both exactly the same.
Oh, that's interesting.
And they're not together anymore, they're in two different spots.
Okay.
But they
So-
both say HBO Go
Visually
VR.
first.
Okay, try the first one you see.
one on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back in the theater
Okay.
with the choices of the series, but I think it is
Okay.
a series. Yeah, I don't know how I would start playing again, except for I would just go again back to the beginning, Silicon Valley, and find the episode.
Okay.
So if I click on the series, maybe it will show me the last episode I watched.
Okay. Go ahead and try that.
Yeah, I clicked on the series, but it's just taking me to the selection of seasons and episodes. It does not tell me that I was already watching something. Yeah, so I would just go back to where I was, click on number 2 for season 2.
Okay.
And find the episode that I wanted to watch again. Click on that. Should I play it again?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay, I clicked on it.
Richard Hendricks.
Oh, okay, so it looks like it picks out where it left over, where I left it.
2 weeks ago.
It didn't stop in the beginning.
Okay. So from here,
Everyone at the
um,
Valley is after you. And we
fast
know you're
forward
probably
to
going
just
know
about
that's
10
Peter
minutes.
Gregory. But we love to
Tell me
have
how you
come
would
play
do
on
that,
our
and then
team.
go ahead and
Let's start
try that.
Well, I clicked on
our
the
series
on
in
this
financing. Because
little
together,
thing for
Richard,
the
we beat
option to scroll forward to pop up. I don't know.
What do you say,
It's hard to
Richard?
see. I don't know what this says right here. There's 2 little
I'll do
circles
what I
next
can.
to
Okay.
the pause button, but the text is really small and it's blurry, so
Okay.
I can't tell what it is. Is that the forward?
I don't know, man.
I'll
It's
try to
feel
click
good
on
that
one.
all these
Okay.
firms suck up to us, even though we're not going to sing our ass at this
Yeah,
level.
so it's skip
I feel
forward.
sorry for you. You just relax.
52.
It's totally lost on me.
Looks like about 10 minutes,
Hey,
Okay.
I'm Nicole
but you
Stein.
can't really
I'm
see
intro
what
to
it says
Stuart Taylor.
on those little circles.
Finish.
And then they go away too quickly before I'm ready to decide whether I want it to go away.
I'm the
Okay.
Because maybe I want to
He's
keep
joking. I'm the
scrolling,
CTO.
keep forwarding,
Fuck you, I'm joking.
and it just disappears.
Okay.
Chief Technology
I
Officer.
think I would like to just click on it when I want it to go away, instead of it just going away.
Okay.
The other
Great.
Or maybe you just could wait a little longer before it disappears.
And 2, how could you be CTO of anything? You have to be able to organize, you have to
Thank
be able
you.
to delegate, you have to
So turn the volume down all the way down.
That's where I was just going.
Oh, you
because I
were?
can't even hear you very well,
Okay.
so I'm going up to the right corner and trying to catch the
What do you do with 5 Viper?
thing with the pointer, but it's a little challenging. Okay, here we go. Turn it down. It's very sensitive, the pointer, and I might move it a little bit and it just jumps over.
How did that go, adjusting the volume?
Oh, it went fine. Once I grabbed it, it was fine. It went all the way down. But then, okay, so I have to like click somewhere for everything to appear for me to even see where the volume is again.
And what are your thoughts about that?
It's okay. I mean,
How would you
I
like
can
it to
see
work?
how, once I know how this works, then I know I need to click for it to see it. I'm sure if I buy this, I would read the instructions,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not, it wasn't intuitive to me to do that right away.
Is there something that feels more intuitive to you, like an idea that you have or something you've seen before that kind of feels better or feels like how it should work?
Well, I think with the other apps, I do it with the remote, like turn the volume down with the remote.
Mm-hmm.
But that wouldn't really work here because I can't even see the remote.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it has to be, I'm guessing, on the screen somewhere. I mean, I dislike it how it is. It's just would take a little bit of getting used to.
Mm-hmm.
It's really different from everything I've seen before.
Let's see. Okay. So we're almost just at about time. So one last thing I wanted to have you do is, so you spent a little bit of time watching TV in sort of this theater environment. If you could be looking around at any environment while watching Girls or Silicon Valley or anything you want, what would that look like to you? What feels right to you as a environment to see while you're viewing?
Well, I don't know if I pick the theater because I generally don't find them comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, obviously I'm on the couch, so it's not like I'm actually in the theater, but
Yep.
I personally like to watch movies at home.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I feel comfortable.
Yeah. How about for the view you're seeing inside the headset?
I'm not really sure what the purpose is though of it because it's not like it's still like a theater screen, like in a movie theater.
Yeah.
It's not really 3D or anything. There's nothing else going on in the virtual reality.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really sure what the purpose is of this. If I'm just watching a movie, what looks like to be a regular theater screen.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What would you hope it to be, or what would be?
Well, this would make sense if it created some other effects like 3D or something that was going on that I felt like maybe I was in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I don't find this super comfortable to have something on my face like this.
Okay.
For an hour and a half or 2 hours, however long,
Got it.
without like any, other effects that it gives me.
So how about instead of looking around inside that headset and seeing a theater, you could see something else?
What would I see?
Yeah. What would be interesting or fun or appropriate? What would you like to have?
I don't know. I mean, I think it would be cool to feel like maybe you're kind of like wherever the scene is taking place, sort of, that you're just watching it as you're there. But like I said, I don't really see the point if I'm just seeing like a movie theater or a couch or some room that's still a room and it's still a TV screen. But if I was like there in the room that the scene is going on, that might be a different feeling.
Right. Yeah. So not, being, just to sort of restate what you're saying and let me know if it's different, is instead of being in a room with a screen, sounds like you'd prefer to be in the scene where the show is taking place.
Yeah, because otherwise I don't see why I'm wearing this.
Okay.
What is the purpose of me feeling like I'm in a movie theater. Maybe somebody who really loves movie theaters.
Yeah.
Or then, like, for me, I like to watch movies in a comfortable home environment, and why would I want to see this at my home on, you know, in the virtual reality if I can just be at home and see it?
Great.
I don't know
If
if it
you
doesn't
could,
sound stupid.
no, that's very helpful feedback. So if you could change the scene that you're looking at, do you see a way to do that within what you're seeing right now?
There's some button on top.
Okay.
Can I click on it?
Yep.
It just gives me an X, so maybe that just stops the movie. Okay, no, it gives me these squares on the bottom. One of them looks like the movie theater that I'm seeing.
Okay.
The other one says Game of Thrones. And it says Westworld. And then there's clouds. So maybe this gives me an option to, I don't know, go into one of these environments.
And before you do that, what would you expect to happen?
I would expect it to take me to the environment that it's giving me a little bit of a preview in these squares. But if I was watching Silicon Valley and then these are the options of Game of Thrones and Westworld, does it make a lot of sense?
Okay.
In the clouds? What is it am I gonna watch a movie in the clouds? I'd be curious to see. I would click on all of these obviously and just see what it means and what it does.
Yeah.
I would go explore.
Yeah, so we are actually at about time, but I can stay for a few minutes if you still have a few minutes, and you're welcome to go through each of those and take a look.
What time is it?
It's 1:30 right now.
I'm afraid I need to get going.
Okay, it
Can I go
takes
back to
about,
work?
15 seconds if you just
Okay.
peek on those. I
Can I
think you'll
click
get a
on one
sense to kind of go through. Yeah, you can go through all of them, and I think
so
you'll get a sense pretty quickly of what's
I
going
clicked
on.
on the Game of Thrones. So the squares are still here, but then there's like a room that lit up sort of in the back.
Okay,
So I don't know if it's giving me a preview of what it feels like or if it's actually happening.
okay.
I'm not really clear what to do now. So I'm just gonna click around a little and see if anything happens. So I'm guessing it's just giving me a preview because
Okay.
nothing else is happening. So then I'm gonna click on the Westworld. Yeah, it's changed the environment. Like a preview. This is creepy.
Which one are you looking at?
The Westworld.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know what the show is, but it looks creepy. I'm gonna click on the clouds. Oh wow. Now I'm in the clouds, and this is really not. I don't like it. I'm gonna click back on the movie theater. And then back in the movie theater.
Okay. So,
The clouds were a little uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, but it's only me because probably I'm afraid of heights. And I certainly don't want to feel anxiety when I'm watching movies.
Okay, great. Which would be your preference of which you would choose if there needed to be one, or would you do something completely different
With the
for
choices?
yourself? With the choices, or like I said, if there's one that you, if you could make up something, what would that look like?
I would like for Game of Thrones, I would like to be in that environment. You know, it would just make me feel like I'm there in that decade of what's happening. And same for the other shows, like Silicon Valley. I mean, yeah, I think it would be cool to just feel like you're part of the show. But I definitely would not choose the clouds.
Okay.
I don't really know why the point of the clouds. And like I said, the movie theater is just a little boring. The Westworld, I mean, if I liked the show and I watched it and I didn't feel scared or creeped out, I would choose it. But based on what I saw, it's a little bit too much for me.
Great. Great, well, we've gotten through everything I wanted to today. Thanks so much for
good.
your time and sort of bearing with us
Can I take this off?
Yes, please go ahead.
That was
Uh,
very different.
Good. So they are, of course, HBO is looking to improve like their experience of it all at all times. So we're hoping that Google will do the same with their controller and their headsets to make it more comfortable
Yeah.
for people.
I think that with things like Game of Thrones was something that different, you know, that's really where this type of thing would be
Yeah.
useful. But if it's a movie like, you know, like Girls or Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
This is just everyday environment, you know,
Yes.
it's not as fun.
Mm-hmm.
Where like a weird show like that, that would be when I would consider using one of those things.
Cool. Great. Well, thanks so much. Appreciate your feedback and
Yeah, I hope it
time
was
doing this.
useful.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Even all the little
Easy
things
things.
on our side aren't perfect with the prototypes and
Yeah.
stuff. It's all the feedback's very helpful. So, are you parked down below?
Yes, I
Okay.
invited
I'll walk you down.
garage.